Operation Dudula will this morning hold a media briefing to clarify the institutional relationship between the movement and the Soweto Parliament. According to Nhlanhla Mohlauli, Operation Dudula has its roots in citizens' frustrations at the lack of decisive government action to eradicate criminal elements within the communities. The movement is said to consist mainly of residents from Soweto. For more on this story, let's cross live now to our colleague Mbalenhle Mthethwa. Mbalenhle, I don't know if you can hear me yet, because I see they're still trying to fix your microphone, but I think you're ready for us now, Mbalenhle?
I'm ready.
Awesome. Tell us what's happening where you are.
Well, we're just moments away from that briefing, which seems to be now, which it seems by the looks of things is going to be a joint briefing between Soweto Parliament and Operation Dudula. We do understand that we received an invitation a media invite rather, alerting us to this media briefing from Operation Dudula on Friday. And then yesterday in the evening, we received another from Soweto Parliament, which gave us the suggestion that this was going to be a joint interview between the two organizations. Now, when you look around where I am right now, you will see people adorned in both Operation Dudula t-shirts as well as Soweto Parliament t-shirts. It's unclear what is going to come out of this briefing, if we're going to be hearing about a split or if we're going to be hearing, we're not sure. It's unclear, but we will hear more once the briefing gets underway. But I'd like to just give you a brief background as to, how the two organizations came about. We all know about Operation Dudula. Operation Dudula rose to prominence after Nhlanhla Mthethwa was arrested. This then brought a lot of media attention to the arrest, because the organization felt rather aggrieved and unhappy in the manner in which Mohlauli was arrested, also just alleging that there might be some political interference in terms of behind the arrest. But the two groups are groups that have been in the forefront in terms of social ills within Soweto. You will remember that Operation Dudula positioned itself as one of those organizations that wants to fight against the social ills within the communities, also fighting for economic opportunities, calling for more South Africans to operate within the informal market. You've seen them carrying out certain operations within the Bara taxi rank, calling for more South Africans to also share in that space and also to be able to sell and participate in the economy. We understand that some of the operations include also going out and picketing at the MEC for Economic Development offices, calling for a seat at the table when the Township Economic Development Bill was being deliberated on and being discussed. They also had their input there, calling for government to intervene in terms of the township economy, and also calling on them to formalize traditional spaza shops, enabling locals to also participate within that space. We've also seen them carrying out other operations within the CBD, calling on undocumented migrants for the law rather to take its course when it comes to undocumented migrants. Soweto Parliament is also one of those organizations that has risen to prominence recently. You will remember that they did hold that march, Soweto March, all the way to the mayor's offices, talking about the issue of electricity, calling on the mayor to intervene with regards to those unresolved electricity faults, be it a meter box that has not been repaired in years, leaving many residents in Soweto without electricity. We've also seen them talking about going to the border. You will remember last year that they did stage a march to the offices of the Human Rights Council, calling on the Human Rights Council to also prioritize local human rights and not just to focus on the human rights of undocumented migrants or of migrants, saying that they would also go and man the border to protect the South African borders against illegal jumping. We did see that happening early this year in January when they did go there, and we also saw that being followed up by the Minister of Home Affairs also going there and also just ensuring that, those who had jumped the border illegally were sent back. You will remember those media reports also circulating. So these are two groups with a very similar agendas, and it's unclear what the future is. So it would have made sense for them to come together and to form one organization, but it's unclear whether that relationship will continue in the vein that it has continued in the last couple of months, or within the existence of both organizations. But we are waiting to see what will come out of this briefing, which is now going to be a joint media briefing. So Soweto Parliament is here, Operation Dudula is here, and we are just moments away from hearing about the fate and the future of these organizations.
So any moment now we might be crossing to a live briefing. Mbalenhle Mthethwa there for you. Will take you there as soon as